Good morning, I'm Connie Thompson. It's a wonder people aren't dead. We need to warn you, this story and some of the pictures are very disturbing. This is a good time to take any children out of the room.
Same-sex marriage is now legal.
Heated oral arguments this week on gay marriage in
5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh.
Don't drive on Sunday. Ice worms are real. Ice worms are real.
Final preparations are underway for Thursday's big inauguration in Washington, D.C.
Some wineries, as Keith said, were just been made public today. Darkest day.
Oh, and I'm Steve Poole.
Look like the same old theories, including offering young men jobs in exchange for sexual favors. Police arrested 3 prostitutes who advertise on Craigslist. One of the most flamboyant rock stars of our time.
Many of you know, most people just don't get enough sleep. You work long hours. See, I don't get enough sleep.
Is it time for Kitty to go on a diet?
Depends on who you're talking about, but...
All righty. Count. I can't. Filthy. If you don't send me some money, I'm going to post everything you posted to me and your pictures on all these websites and embarrass you. Sexually explicit text messages, chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis. The most active child molester ever. The city of Seattle just earned a high ranking in relation to walking. According to the American Podiatric Medical Association, podiatric, you know, the people that deal with feet. I'm sorry.
Well, some people not so happy with Will Ferrell these days. This photo is the reason why. The 41-year-old singer and The Voice coach appears on the limited edition July cover of Elle UK wearing a Native American headdress. Cover photo incited some anger on the magazine's Facebook page, noting how disrespectful it is to wear a headdress if you are not actually an Indian chief. Will Ferrell has since apologized, saying that I respect and honor every kind of race, background, and culture. And he's genuinely sorry.
So Pharrell, the singer.
Yes. Not Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
I was thinking to myself, did I say Will?
That's okay.
That's not what I meant.
7:52. At this point, we know you might be over the frozen frenzy.
Do you have to go poop to be considered healthy?
Okay, that's a good question.
We don't have experts at home to analyze this kind of thing. What should we know when we oftentimes, we do take a look in the toilet? What shape should it be, and when should we be concerned if it's a different shape? I'm not talking triangle here.
So what all of us should be looking for, the ideal release, is the coveted floater.
Oh boy.
And that's indicative.
He said it.
This is a far cry from the morning news.
This is kind of fun here. Speaking of fun,
I'm wondering what causes dookie to smell.
Because it stinks.
I've heard that raw meat can sit in your intestines for days, and I would imagine that wouldn't be very good for you, would it?
So what can proper pooping do for us in the long run?
You're going to feel bad.
All right. Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you.
Very insightful.
Have a poopy day.
Gross and potentially dangerous.
Heighten the risk of an infectious form of diarrhea. This study found that stomach acid blockers like Nexium or Zantac and Prilosec,
And I'd tell you, I'd love to have someone behind me doing that, Rochelle.
Those of us in Seattle are doing it a lot. On the road.
The people who live in this city know they live in a world-class city, and most of the world recognizes us, the Space Needle, perhaps the most enduring symbol of Seattle.
Very own talented judge, Cindy Reinhardt. There she goes. Shows us her robot. Oh my, work it. All right. Hold on a second. Quickly, judges, rate that. What would you give that? 10, all the way around.
That is just amazing.
That is strange.
All right, we couldn't believe this one when word came in this morning. An Eastern Washington man was bitten by the decapitated head of a rattlesnake. Everybody was kung fu fighting. That would mean no more lap dances. We love having you, don't we?
Of course.